She's
on.
Shoe Cam.
Yes.
They're good. Yeah.
Hi. Let's
You
work
know,
it.
Christina, you've always been one of my favorites.
Oh, thank you.
Like, we've known each other since, forever.
Yes, we go back.
And maybe there's a kinship just because I know you're from Jersey City.
We always talk about
Yeah,
that.
we always talk about that, yeah.
Same thing with my mom. You
Yeah.
know, it's always been kind of it's connected that way.
So, your whole family's involved with the show. Thank you
Yes.
for sending me a little peek. I was
Yes.
able to see what's going on. What a cute family.
Oh, thank you. Yes, that's my mom and my two sisters, Danielle and Elizabeth. I decided, let's all do this together. We had to jump in together. I've had a lot of opportunities to kind of do the reality.
Yeah, because at first I thought it was going to be you and Karrueche.
Oh, no, well, Karrueche's on the show. I did bring her on the show because she's one of my best friends.
Yes.
So it's a real show, and it's a real show about my life, so I wanted to include as much as I could about my friends and my family. But my family, I mean, they are the core of my life, you know?
I see.
So my mom, I mean, we're Cuban, so I think what attracted people to even want to do a show with us is knowing how loud and how tight we are.
Yes.
You're just, guaranteed to have 4 women in a room together.
Yes.
You know, we just keep it really real. We're all different personalities.
So now, your mom is your manager.
Yes, my mom manages me, and we're working through a transition of actually becoming more partners now. So it's taken some time because, traditionally, and also the whole, like I mentioned, the Cuban thing, there's a lot of guilt kind of put on with I'm your mother, you have to respect me. But then when you're doing business, at the end of the day, it's yeah, you're my mom, but you work with me. Like I don't want to say for me, but at the end of the day, usually that's what the case is.
So wait, has she been managing you your entire career? Like back when you did the Kim Possible theme song?
Yes,
Don't you remember Kim Possible? That was
20
her
years.
favorite. So she's been managing you the whole time.
Yeah, 20 years. Even when I have had different managers every now and then that we've had, sporadically, she's always been, all the way through. She's always kind of worked with me.
Okay, so now, and tell me about your sisters. There's one that's married and they have a baby.
So my middle sister, you're gonna love Danielle. Danielle's the one that serves you the tea. The middle one with the red pants. Gorgeous. They're both gorgeous. It's we kind of look like twins. It's funny. She's the kind of.
Really?
Can I use the word B? With the B-I-T-C-H? She's that's one. That's who she is. Danielle, and she'll say it. She serves you what she has to say.
Okay.
She says what she feels. She's the middle sister, so she's kind of always had this middle sister syndrome where everything's not necessarily fair. But she's got her first year of marriage, 2 kids. Lizzie's the youngest. She's transitioning. She's becoming Jewish. And
right, I do remember that from the episode.
So she's becoming, she's converting to Judaism, and she's also the free spirit of the family. So she's one of those people who decides she wants to do something.
So does everybody live on the same block? Like, what's the situation?
Well, Lizzie moved in with me. My youngest sister, Lizzie, who's right next to me, she moved in with me. Danielle's married. She just moved from Vegas to LA, experiencing the first year.
Where's your mom live?
And my mom, she's got her own place.
Yeah, perfect.
Mommy's taken care of.
And so now your daughter, Violet, who's 4 years old, she loves the camera. I mean, she is a...
There's Violet.
Yes, she loves the camera.
Violet is a hand.
So now her father is the music producer, The Dream. You were married briefly to The Dream.
Yes.
And produced Beautiful Violet.
Yes.
I'm shocked that Dream is letting Violet be on reality TV, because normally that's a big bone of contention, when couples do reality TV.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Her father and I have we're in a really great place. So he and I have grown to this really great place as partnership as far as parenting now. And he trusts me. At the end of the day, I'm Violet's mom, and I want the best for her.
Yes.
And he understands. He knows, for me, I know the ins and outs and the ups and downs of being in the spotlight. And I want to avoid anything possible that's going to make
nice. That's a nice partnership. Of course, it helps that he's now married. So he's got a life of his own.
Yes, he's got a beautiful wife. And
perfect.
We all get along, and it's great. I definitely asked him permission. We talked about it.
Perfect.
We talked about what we felt was right for her, how much time, all of that stuff. And I want to protect my daughter's privacy as well.
I heard that your family didn't approve of The Dream when you guys first got married.
When we first got married, honestly, it was hard at first. I think it was because I went on this whirlwind romance. I just left and just enjoyed. I had the time of my life.
Yes.
And honestly, I think my family wasn't ready for it. And I think that's why this show kind of comes into place too, because we were very codependent of each other.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden, this guy comes along,
But that's
and I'm like,
not just a guy. That's your husband.
He became my husband, but in the beginning, he was just a guy.
Yeah.
They were like, he's just another, he's another artist. Here goes Tina.
Yeah.
But honestly,
Tina Turnup.
Tina Turnup. I became Tina Turnup now.
All right. Enough about The Dream. Let's talk about Lil Wayne. Because I'm trying to, look, I just have to get to the bottom of it.
Hey.
We've always had a nice relationship, and I'm counting on you.
Yes.
So look me in the eyes, and let's talk honestly.
Oh, we doing this?
Come on now.
I do love you, though. Talk to me.
Do you love Lil Wayne as a romantical? Is he your boyfriend?
He's my man crush, everything. How about that? Is that a good answer?
Well, we need more specifics. Do you sleep with him at night?
We're in the studio late at night. We're at a skate park. How about that? Yeah.
Well, I saw on
Skateboard.
on that episode that you sent me, you were on the red carpet and they were asking you, about, Lil Wayne, and you didn't answer them. And then all of a sudden, conveniently, at the end of the red carpet, her telephone rings and she says, "Hey, baby."
That really did happen,
They were just asking about.
Isn't that funny?
All right, so
But these are hours and hours of them filming us. So eventually, you kind of like stuff like that happens, and believe me, they be throwing it in. You know, they're throwing it in
Okay,
the
so
show.
you and Lil Wayne are sometimes together.
I mean, yeah.
We're gonna go with that. Okay,
Yeah.
there you go. It's not a full
Good answer.
boyfriend, but it's sometimes thing.
Well,
okay.
I mean, girl, don't put that out like that. But I'm just saying.
We're on. No,
we're very, you know, we have great chemistry, and we have a really great involvement in each other's life. And
Okay.
and I did want to protect that as well, like my daughter. I think sometimes if you just give it all out to the world.
You're on reality TV.
I know, but it's sexy to have a sense of mystique and kind of give it to, you know, we want a second season, huh? No, just kidding. no, honestly, no, I know that I'm on reality TV, but I definitely laid everything out between my sisters, my mom, and I.
Okay.
We also have our little issues to deal with that you're not
Okay,
even gonna.
we'll see them.
Yeah,
We'll see them.
you'll
Listen,
see.
Karrueche Tran, your best friend.
Yeah, I love her.
Is Karrueche back with Chris as of right now?
I mean, yeah. I mean, you always ask me this. You're
my inside
yeah,
source.
I mean, that's my best friend, and yes, I mean, I believe so. I mean, I don't know.
So
every time you ask me, I'm like, no, that.
No,
we've
so
always
that's
been
fine.
together.
So then you and Karrueche and Chris and Wayne, you all go on double dates.
That would be cute, but it hasn't happened yet.
It hasn't happened yet.
No, when it's just usually when I hang out with my ride or die, and it's just the two of us, just girls
All right.
time.
Well, we'll be the judge of that. We'll be watching, everybody. Turn Up premieres Sunday night at 10 on E. Give it up again for Christina Milian.